What's poppin' world? Y'all tapped in with the Head of the Game podcast. Yeah, once again, we got a controversial discussion we got to talk about. Without further ado, y'all read the title. Let's get right into it. I can't even lie to y'all, bro. I feel like social media as a whole is just nauseating, and I know it provides like more visibility as far as like the voiceless now having a voice because anybody can reach out and say whatever and put whatever on whatever platform, and but there's too much of propaganda, right? So let's say for instance, and I see a lot of this with like the dating kind of subjects where man or woman, well, let's just use a woman for example, not to be biased, but they'll sit up there and say something very controversial like, I don't think men should wear colored shoestrings because it looks childish and it gives off a certain persona, and I don't think no grown man should be putting colored shoestrings in their shoes, right? So my problem is that a lot of stuff that shouldn't be gaining energy or people's attention gains people attention, meaning that now you're giving it legs. You're giving it life. When y'all go on TikTok and y'all see somebody targeting a certain demographic, they're only doing this to get a reaction out of you. They're not doing it because they really feel like that. Because what they say and what they do typically are two totally different realities. Two totally different people you wouldn't be able to recognize if you put them in the same room, right? So I'm just tired of it. I'm fed up. Because it just contaminates the rest of the other good content and substance out there. Now, look, I get certain people want to bring awareness or they want to, start certain conversations and stuff like that, but I just want to say this to the people that usually view those videos, because people gonna do whatever they want, regardless if they see this video or not, right? My issue is with the people that respond to them as if you're putting them in their place, when all in actuality they're not even in the conversation. You feel me? They're throwing a rock at high man. Because a lot of what they say they won't do or they dislike, if you see how they really living, is hypocritical. Oh, I want a man to make this much money. But their lifestyle don't portray that. Or you got guys on the other side talking about, oh yeah, I don't want a woman that's disagreeable. I want a woman that's submissive and, compliant, considerate, right? But let's hold ourselves accountable as well. We like the toxic, fun stuff. We don't want the boring chick in the library that reads books and, socially awkward and she just do what you tell her. You're probably gonna get bored of her, mistreat her, so you feel like you need to be with somebody on your own level, right? Or quote unquote. So there's a lot of twists and turns in this, a lot of misconceptions, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, it's just too many cameras, too many camera phones, too much content, no direction. Nobody knows who's what's doing because everybody's trying to build up they fan base and they following, and everybody's a brand, and if you're not aligned with the agenda, then you're an outsider, you're a competitor, so on and so forth. So I just say all that to say that's my biggest problem with social media, man. I just feel like too many people just doing it for clicks, right? They gotta sensationalize it so that way the algorithm can hit it in a certain way to where it can get viewed instead of being more organic. Now I get it. If you using social media as a business, I guess it's the necessary evil of playing a game by having big bold captions and all these colorful, controversial thumbnails and stuff like that, and you gotta hook people in. I get it, because people don't have the attention span to really sit through something and to really take it on face value. You gotta somewhat use a little reverse psychology, right? But I just feel like there's too many cameras. Long story short, so I want to know y'all opinions on this. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm gone, man.